Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, really helps me out. But anyway, it's Sunday, so we're back doing another drawing video, and this video is going to be on Super Dimentio from Super Paper Mario. I've actually never played this game, but this boss actually does look kind of cool. Kind of cool, has like that little like creepy factor to it. I like it. But this video was requested by Francis Edwards. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. And not much else to say, so let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Super Dimentio, what we're going to do is we are going to draw a nice big circle. This is going to be his head. Make it a decent size. And then kind of like right underneath, what we're going to get is we're going to get like an oval. And then under that oval, we're going to get kind of like a bell shape almost. Like this. Make it a little bit darker. Again, you want to keep this very light because we are, this is just a gesture, just kind of placing down shapes so we know where to draw everything. And then from there, we're going to get both of his feet, which are just going to be basically just a circle and like another circle right there. And we're going to have a circle with another circle right about there. And we're going to have his hand right about here. It's going to be another circle. And then we are going to have another hand right over here. And that's pretty much it for the gesture that you need. If you want to, you can draw in the kind of like tube limbs he has. Maybe something like this. But other than that, that's the gesture. So now we can start jumping into detail here. I'll zoom in a little bit. So we're going to start with his face. If you want to, you can kind of draw the crosshairs in like this. But I like starting off with his nose. And basically his nose is going to be right under this crosshair. And it's going to just be this kind of curve line. Kind of goes out straight a little bit, but then rounds off down here. So you get a nice big kind of curve like that. And then a little bit straight on top. And then from there, we're going to get a curve line that curves up. This is kind of going to be his head shape. Like that. And then we're going to get a nice big oval for his eye here. And then we're going to get another oval for his other eye. Like that. And now we could go into his mustache, which is basically going to start a little bit before this line ends. So a little bit right here. And it's going to go up into a spike and then curve down like that. And then we're going to get another little curve line here because we see slightly see his mustache underneath his nose here. And it's just going to poke out a little bit right here. So just a nice little spike on the other side of the nose. And then once we got that down, we can draw in his mouth, which his mouth's going to start about here. And it's going to go into like this kind of V shape. Like that, and it's going to curve around and then in, so it gets like a nice like hook U shape right there. And then we're going to get his ear, which will be right about here. Actually, this kind of like points to where his ear is, and his ear is just this curve line that curves up kind of to a point and just kind of wraps in like this. And then for his jaw, we're going to start at the end of his lips here. Just draw a nice big curve line curving in. It's going to curve up and then in like that. And now we could draw in his hat. So his hat's going to kind of start around where this curve is. And it'll start about here. And kind of very similar to the mouth right here. We're going to get kind of like this big U shape that like hooks around like this. And then we're going to start on top here and just get a nice curve line that connects into it like that. And then for his hat, we're going to start kind of like in the middle here, on the very top. And just draw a curve line going up. And then dip it in like this. And then we just draw a nice curved line right here that goes to the ear. And then just another kind of like big kind of curve right here to finish off the hat. And then he has like a little diamond right here, so you basically just draw a nice diamond. So that's pretty much it for his head. Very easy, kind of simple. Nothing too crazy. But now that we've got his head done, we're going to draw in kind of like his body, if you call it that. Just kind of like weird shape. But the dress that we have is pretty good. So we're going to start with like the ruffles that he has on the very top. And we're basically going to kind of follow this shape. This is kind of how big we need it. But we're going to start about here and just draw a nice big, like, kind of like a swivel line. So it just goes up, down, and over, like that. And then here, we're going to, from the top here, we're going to draw a line going in. At the bottom here, we're going to draw a line curving in like this. Kind of same thing on this side. The only time it's different is right here. So we're actually going to see like the middle here. And we're going to have a line curving in like this, and then another line curving in like that. And I'll have like a middle part. And then this is where it changes, where you get a curved line here, here, and here. And then just to finish it off, we're going to get like little bumps here, because you'd see it like going around from the other side. So in between, like where the dip is here, you're going to just draw another little bump, and then another little bump kind of right there, like that. So that's how you get like his collar done. And now that we got his collar done, we could go into the skirt, and the skirt's actually super easy. Basically what you do is you just draw a nice little curve line, and it goes into a spike, and then curves up. And then same thing here, so you just go down, into a spike, and then curve it up. And what I'm doing is, this curve line that I have, that's going to be where the tips of all the spikes are. Let's get another one. We're going to get another one right here. Another one, and then we'll have room for one more. Like that. And then in between all these spikes, we're going to just draw another one right here, and this will be like the back side of them. Like that. And now we could jump into, well, we'll do his shoes first before we jump into his hands, because his hands are slightly harder. So we have a pretty good gesture for his shoes here. We have this big circle and this smaller circle behind it. So we're going to follow that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a curve line right here, like that. And then we're basically going to just draw this nice oval around it. So you get kind of like almost looks like a donut. But once you got that down, we can draw in kind of like a curve line going off here. And then it's going to straighten out at the bottom. And then it's going to go up, wrap around, kind of follow this big circle, and then curve in, like that. And then we're going to get a curve line that goes out, like this. And now, just to give it a little bit more detail, we're going to have his heel of his shoe right here. It's basically just this little U, like upside down U. And then we're going to get a line going down, up, and over, so you get like a little box here, and it curves in. And then here you just get kind of like a line going down from this corner, and just kind of hugs the bottom of the foot, like that. And now we're pretty much going to do the same thing on this side. This foot's a little bit more towards us, so I'll show you how that changes. But the start's the exact same, so we're going to get our curve line, oval around it, so we get our donut. And then here we're going to actually just kind of start about here, and just draw a nice big curve line. Wraps around, kind of straightens out here, and then it's going to just curve back a little bit. And then into the foot. You get another little curve line right here. Like that. Then we're going to get our U about here. And then just this little kind of rectangle that hugs the bottom of the shoe. There we go. And now we can draw on his hands, which are, this one's actually super easy. There's a pretty good size for it, but basically what we're going to do is just kind of refine it a little bit, straighten out the top here, And what we're going to do is we'll start about here and draw a curve line going down, over, like this. And then we're going to curve it up a little bit and then straighten it out. And then curve it in like this. So you get a shape that looks like that. And then around here, if you want to, you can kind of draw a little curve line where his wrist's going to be. And it's going to just start about here, and we're going to draw a line curving. Has a slight dip in at first, but then it goes out, over, and then in. Like that. And then just to finish it off, we get like a nice kind of curve line that wraps around the end like that. And you can kind of erase this line too. I just have these lines curving in like this and this. And you can draw one in the middle if you want to. But don't have it like a solid line. Put a little bit of space in between them. Like that. And the only last thing for this glove detail is you're basically going to get two kind of like teardrop shapes. So there's one. So you get like a triangle here, or a V, and it just has a rounded bottom. And then same thing on this side. So we get our V, and then just kind of round it off on the bottom. Like that. And lastly, we could draw in his other hand. With his hand's a little bit more complicated, but not too bad. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to get two circles, like kind of right about there, and then two ovals here and here. So the circles, what they're going to do is they're going to go off, over, kind of down. Same thing over here. And that's pretty good for a start. So I'm just going to jump into the fingers here. I'm going to start off with the middle one, not the pointer finger. We're going to start here. And basically what we're going to do is just draw a nice curve line curving up, like that. And it's going to straighten out on top here, and then just curve down and in. And then it's going to wrap around like this, and kind of go up. And just have a nice little curve line right there. And then this is where the ovals come in, so we're going to have like a little bump where this oval is, and another bump where this oval is. And they're going to curve down and in like this. And this finger is going to extend out just slightly further than the pinky. Go up and then over like that. And then we'll have one more finger here, which will get a bump kind of right here where the knuckle is. Up, over, down, just kind of curves in like that. So there's its fingers, and then we could get the thumb, which will kind of be like an oval here. But basically it's going to just curve out, curve line like this, kind of go in, and then over like that. Get a nice little hook. And then we'll get, start about here and just get a curve line that curves into the pinky like this, and another one that kind of curves out just slightly. And then we're going to get this nice kind of curve line right under basically everything. This is going to be the cuff of his glove, like this part, but just right here. And then just to finish it off, we could draw in his limbs, which I'll zoom out a little bit for. And his limbs are super easy. They're just this big kind of tube-like thing. So you get a nice straight, strong curve line, and another one right about here, like that. And I can erase some of the overlap. And then all you want to do, well actually let's just draw on all the tubes first. So we'll start here. They're long and dangly. Again, adds to the creep factor a lot. Like that. And then another, this one will just be a nice simple curve like that. And then we'll get a two going up here. Like that. And then just to finish it off, what you can do is start doing this zigzag type pattern. like this. So you just get a bunch of kind of like V's going back and forth. So like do 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 do. And then you're going to start off on the opposite side and then do kind of the same thing, but just going the other way. And you'll do this for all the limbs. So again, very simple. It's just kind of like you get like a V. So you just draw a V, and then at the end you draw another V, then another one, and then another one. So basically just drawing these kind of like triangles. Just going back and forth. And then you'll do the same thing, just going the other way. And doing it right, you'd end up like where this corner touches, you'll have like kind of like a straight line to where this one touches. So you get this nice kind of like zigzaggy pattern. Like that. And a pro tip, if you, or an advanced tip, is if you want to, these can help you with depth as well. So the wider the line is, the more spread out they'll be. And then if you want it to make it look like it's receding back, you make these, like this tube thinner, and then you put more like zigzags in it. So it makes it look like it's going like back more. That's the pro tip. So for example, this one will be an easy one to show it on. So here we're going to keep the V's very spread out, like at this area, and then as we go up, we'll start making them go closer and closer together. Like that. And then here we're going to do it kind of the same thing. Like that. And as you can see, it makes it does make it look like it's like coming forward, and like the line recedes back this way. But yeah, no, just advanced tip if you guys want to know. And then I'll just do these ones real quick. Made this like really thin. And then same thing on this side. And there you go. That's how you draw Super Dimentio from Super Paper Mario. Again, never played that game. I actually want to. I just never had a chance to get it. But it looked like a cool Wii game. But I will put the sketch that I just did right up here. And I will put the ink version I did as well. And there you have it. That's how you draw Super Dimentio. Thank you again, Francis Edwards, for the request. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy Super Dimentio now. I hope this video helped you. And if you guys have requests, all you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just kind of what I feel like drawing that day. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.